It's the Rundown, Tuesday, December 20th. It's brought to you by Mott & Bow. Mott & Bow makes the most comfortable pair of jeans you're ever going to wear. They come with this like stretchy type of denim so that it's like you're wearing like stylish jeans, but it's almost as comfortable as wearing a pair of sweatpants. It stretches out so you don't have to worry about being in between sizes, but if you're still worried about getting the right fit, they'll send you 2 pairs. You try them on, whichever one fits, you keep, send the other one back, no charge. Right now you use the code THERUNDOWN, you're gonna get 20% off. These are jeans that look like they should be hundreds of dollars. You're gonna get them at a fraction of the cost through Mott & Bow. And like I said, they're very good looking and comfortable, so go to mottandbow.com, use the code THERUNDOWN and get 20% off and start looking fresh today. We got the old gang back together. The boys are back in town, the original KFC Radio gang back at it. Dan, how about Dan matching that collar to his shoes?
It is?
I didn't.
Real cocky, I like it.
I'm wearing a Hawaiian
It's a
shirt
Hawaiian
for the
shirt,
Boca
too.
Raton
It's
Bowl.
cocky.
So.
I like it.
It's this little chain, too.
Oh yeah, that's also for the Boca Raton Bowl.
Oh, this is just a prank. All of a sudden, you're just gonna be wearing chains all the time too. We begin with a video that came out late yesterday after yesterday's rundown. This dude on a frozen pond golfing. You got to play the ball as it lies. He takes a big hack, misses, hits the ice, breaks through, and falls, and he's probably dead. I mean, he probably has hypothermia and froze to death. What do you got on this guy playing it as it lies, Dan?
I mean, it's good that this video ended because he definitely had how does he get out? How do you get out? I've seen it. I've seen Derek the Deer. He didn't get out. You don't get out of that situation. The best part is like such a ha 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 like jackass video, and then you're dead. It happens that quickly.
What do you got?
I don't trust anybody. Or I guess I should trust anybody who plays the ball where it lies.
They weren't actually playing it like that.
I know, but if I don't, I'm not gonna go I'm not going 5 feet into the woods to look for my ball. So I'm not gonna go out even to make this viral video. If a ball is not on the fairway, I will drop a ball on the fairway. That's how I play golf. The cool thing about this video though was, or the weird thing I guess, Jordan Spieth commented on it. Like on the
What did he say?
On the Barstool Instagram. All he said was incredible.
See, that's Jordan Spieth commenting on a dead kid, though.
That's like who I never really understood Instagram commenters to begin with because what are you contributing to the video? Spieth just says incredible.
It's like David Spade.
Yeah, right, David Spade. We saw the video. I know it's incredible, Jordan. I bring some part of the table. You know, you're a fucking professional.
All right, I'm gonna bring you something to the table. Say that's one of us. Like, would you try to save me?
No.
Because you can't. Like you said, though.
No, I'd stand there and be
you?
like, Kevin, you should get out.
Right, like swim.
Come on.
Climb.
Yeah, like here,
do
grab
it.
my hand.
Try.
Right, yeah, I'm trying to think of what objects
I don't even think
I'd throw to you.
I don't think I'd do
really
anything.
nothing.
I wouldn't throw you a hand. I wouldn't throw you a rope. You get pulled in.
By the way,
you're on your own.
You know, because he's standing right there, Gaz, whenever like a celebrity comments on a Barstool Instagram, he's like, job well done by Gaz.
Just me running the Instagram empire over
Jordan
here.
Spieth. Without me, he wouldn't know.
My favorite was when he's like, the dude from Vanderpump Rules. He's like, oh, okay, guys, give him a raise. Give him a bonus.
Oh, he's pretending to not listen to us, even though he's literally standing next to us. Okay.
MTV came out with a video as we ring in the new year soon. 2017 New Year's resolutions for white men. It's a bunch of people, black people, Asian people, girls, everybody basically criticizing white dudes and all the things we should do differently. Namely, we should stop mansplaining, your favorite. We should stop saying woke. We should stop acting like America was ever great in the first place.
Stop bragging about being woke. Stop saying woke.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
All sorts of other bullshit. You wrote your blog on mansplaining earlier this week.
Wait, before you get going, I love how you were saying like they have a black person, a woman. They had that guy who's like could be Filipino slash Mexican.
He was everything.
They love doing that.
Yeah.
They love putting the umbrella guy under. Yeah. You know, it's like, hey, here's this guy. He's just vaguely racial, so just pick whatever you want. He's covering it.
It's not white.
Right, exactly.
He could be like Brazilian. He could be
fat
Asian.
guy. I saw him.
He could be Eskimo.
He was literally everything.
I saw him.
I was wondering about that forever too.
Yeah.
I don't even. It could be a chick. It could be a fat girl for all we know. What do you got on MTV? Basically shitting all over us white dudes.
I don't get people who get worked up about this, because it really is. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm still a white dude. You can, like, I hate the people who are like, what if black people did this?
Yes.
Or what if we did this about black people? Who gives a shit? Like, my
listen,
life is still pretty fucking perfect.
Listen,
so
there is
really
something
care.
to be said for if someone made a video that was like, hey, black people, here's what you should do in 2017. It would be a problem.
Right.
But we're all privileged white dudes that we don't have to get worried about. We don't have to get worried about these videos.
I didn't think about it for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Well,
I wrote the blog and I tried to be like, all right, like, hot take, what do we got? And I was like, I just don't care about this because I'm a privileged white guy.
Well,
I don't have to care about this video.
And what it comes down to is it's like in sports when, like the Warriors win and everyone starts hating the Warriors. It's been a banner year for white guys. Like, we've had a pretty good fucking year.
It's been a banner millennium.
Yeah, so, I mean, we already were winning, and then we're just like, now we're going to take a little
score.
Yeah, take a little lap. So I kind of understand the backlash, like these stupid fucking MTV.
White people running up the score on the rest of humanity right now.
This
That's
year
what's
was
going on.
like we
We're
spiked the
Belichicking
ball
that shit.
and like did the fucking, we're air humping it, and the refs couldn't flag us because we're white.
Oh, it's funny because it's true. Being white is the best. Speaking of white, Lena Dunham, my bag of milk, is back in the news. I honestly, people are not going to believe me when I say this. I don't want to talk about Lena Dunham anymore. And whenever I see these headlines,
That's a lie.
I swear to God,
That's a
it's
lie.
not, Dan. I
That's
don't want
a
to
lie.
talk about her
That's
anymore.
like Dave saying he didn't want to talk about Deflategate.
No, it's not.
That's a lie, Kevin.
Because I hate this chick. I don't enjoy talking about it. I don't want to talk about abortion, Dan. I don't want to.
Yeah, but
when
it's a
someone
lie.
comes out and says, I wish I had an abortion, it's got to be talked about. That is one of the most ridiculous lines
This is
ever
such
spoken.
an easy thing to get over, though. Like, put your fucking nuts on the table, Lena.
Go have one.
Go
Go
have
get
one.
pregnant and go have one.
Yeah.
Well, the problem for Lena would be getting pregnant, I
What's
think.
stopping you from having an abortion right now?
Nobody
you want
having sex
fucking
with her.
abortion so bad, Lena Dunham. Go get pregnant and go abort it.
How crazy
Do it.
would you have to be to come inside of Lena Dunham? That's crazy. No one's trying to do that.
There's nothing stopping her from having an abortion.
Okay, I don't like Lena Dunham, and I know you're hate for her, Kevin, but at some point, like a take gets so hot and so absurd that you're almost
You
like,
enjoy it?
You know what? That's like, you're just doing this to piss everyone off. I'm not going to give you that satisfaction.
No, that's definitely what this is. But
Right.
but it's one of those things where it's not an impossible thing for her to do.
Right.
If she wants to have an abortion, I'll fucking do it, Lena. I will get you pregnant
That's
if you
an
promise.
official offer.
If you promise to abort it, I'll get you pregnant, Lena.
Hey, now that would be content.
But
The John
you
Feidelberg
would
Lena
actually,
Dunham sex
no,
tape.
now you would take that risk that she wouldn't abort it?
We'd have to even writing. We'd have lawyers there and everything.
Okay.
This would be on the
What if the
up.
abortion doesn't take?
Like that guy who had the
We
lethal injection.
gotta
Like,
keep
survive
going.
the baby, survives
You
an
gotta
abortion.
keep going. That's in the writing too. That's in the fine print.
Okay.
We abort it as many times
Be
as it
careful. Okay.
Double, triple stamp that abortion.
Just saying.
takes. Really make sure.
Yikes. Let's move on. The
strange topic.
NFL security guard, who I honestly, I didn't want this on the blog. I didn't want this to come out because this dude's life is probably ruined now.
Yeah.
I can't tell how old this person is, first of all. It looks like he might be young, but it looks like he could be an adult. Anyway, he's a NFL security guard. He's standing on the sidelines. The cheerleaders are dancing. And he is just blatantly hammer time in his pants.
He was jerking his dick off aggressively.
He was literally jerking it off. I thought it was going to come off.
I mean, Kevin, so you're similar to like my take yesterday that shouldn't be, or not that you shouldn't be filming that chick, but like that's equally as millennial of a behavior. He is kind of doing something illegal.
True.
He is jerking off in front of a bunch of people.
Ultimately, the blame
But
should fall on the
that's-
person jerking off in public.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna give him. He kept it in his pants.
True.
He's trying to keep right. If you got your dick out, that's a whole new bag of tricks. But he's got it in his pants. He's trying to be discreet about it.
Nah,
he
I
looks
wouldn't
like
quite say discreet.
he
Dude,
looks.
he's standing on the
full-blown
field of
in
an
and
Look,
NFL
look,
game
maybe he's got a
with
big old dick on
100,000
him.
people.
I'll say it. That looked like a long stroke.
You know this
Yeah, that's
dude.
fine, but you shouldn't be jerking it off in public.
You know this dude too is like
He's-
it's the Raiders. Like no one's gonna fucking care. Like the Raiders just jerk off everywhere. Like those fans are
That's proper
wild.
behavior
Yeah.
in Oakland.
It's
Right.
also, I agree, the kid looked young, and if you got a young guy on security, you can't put him by his cheerleader.
Can't get him horny.
That is
You
true.
can't. That's entrapment.
And I mean, he was close. That camera work was great, by the way. It was like it was cheerleader
Oh,
2
it's
feet away,
fantastic.
hammer time.
Put the whole picture together, made all the sense in the world. I mean,
I got a question for you.
you get horny at work. Doesn't matter where you are.
Do you think he finished?
Yeah, I think towards the end you could kind of.
I think that kid
guy
might
just-
have had multiples.
Yeah.
He wasn't stopping with one. He wanted to fucking come 10
Some
times.
tantric
wild.
shit. He was
He
edging,
was-
edging himself.
It was wild. It was crazy. And I'll tell you what, when it panned over to the cheerleaders, it wasn't even that sexy a dance. It didn't really do it for me.
No.
That's why I think he was young.
Oh, well, that's the other issue. Yeah, either you're young or you're a pervert if just like regular chicks get you fucking ready to blast off. That's like looking at like a Victoria's Secret. You know
right.
what I mean?
That does.
Yeah, if he
That
was
does
like
not
14
move the needle at all.
Once I came out of the womb, I was over that shit.
Right. Last story of the day. Tom Arnold has come out and talking about our president, our president-elect, he says that he has footage of Donald Trump during The Apprentice outtakes saying the N-word and calling his son the R-word, which we don't like on the show anymore. We can't say that anymore.
By the way, shout out to the stoolie who tweeted me
Catching Dave.
Yeah, the Who You Crappin', which is like a bit on the big Chicago radio show, Boys and Bernstein. But Dave calling us all, or calling the team we played in Greg Olson's kickball tournament retards.
Right.
We beat one team that was basically retarded. I mean, if we're being totally honest, they were horrible.
So much for Dave and his R-word whole thing.
Yeah, you can't ever come on and say, I don't like the R-word if you've even said it once on camera.
Right.
Because that's what happens.
Yeah.
We have footage, like
Yeah.
Tom Arnold, of you saying the R-word. What do you got on the president dropping N-bombs and R-words on his reality TV show that he's going to keep doing while he's president?
Dead serious question. Do you think it would have mattered if this came
No.
out?
No.
I don't think
it doesn't
it
matter
would've
now.
No.
It doesn't matter
He
then.
already
think-
knew this.
Right.
It's
They already was like a whole thing. Remember, they were like $5 million. We'll pay the legal fees if you release this video.
I think if you voted for Trump, I think you had a pretty general idea that he's said the N-word before. And
I
don't
think
it
everybody
really bothered you.
already knows that for sure. I'm sure it's on camera on all sorts of different places. I'm sure it'll come out over the next 4 years like a dozen times, and I don't think it will ever matter.
No.
Why? Because he's white. He's a white man.
Well, and
And
also
because
he's
everyone
just,
who voted for him
it's
is
expected.
yeah.
There's nothing. Trump is truly in the Tyson. There's nothing that he can do at this point where I'd be like, whoa.
And that's why
he became president.
He's bulletproof because it's like not like I'm condoning it, but I don't care when I hear it because the reaction is, of course he did.
He jokingly said, well, it was like a year ago. He jokingly said he could kill someone on Fifth Ave.
Yeah.
That wasn't a joke anymore. That's just become a reality. I think he could fucking shoot someone.
Banner year
and I
for
don't
white
think
guys.
anyone really cared.
Running
Banner
up
year.
the score, man.
That's a real spike the ball move.
Yeah.
Like our starter, there's 2 minutes left. Our starters are still in.
Yeah.
We should be running the ball, and we're
We
just
went from a
airing it
black
out.
president to a guy who we're literally sitting here saying he's probably said the N-word on tape
And nobody cares.
hundreds of times.
Wild. that's America right now.
We made Donald Sterling sell his basketball team,
Yeah.
and then we just elected him to be president.
Right.
Tonight we got the Boca Raton.
Wet the Beak Ponzi awareness.
Presented-
Boca Raton. That's a mouthful. It's the
I was gonna say,
the Barstool Sports presents Pardon My Take presents the Boca Raton Wet the Beak Ponzi Scheme Awareness
Bowl. And you're
gonna
giving
be-
out a scholarship.
So here's the deal. We're going to do a Facebook Live before the game, a little pregame, introduce everything, a little analysis. I know we got like Glenny, we got Roan, we got Caleb. Halftime, it started as we should just do like a scholarship, kind of like the Dr. Pepper thing. It's slowly devolved into we now have a Royal Rumble with the interns / a drowning / ladder match.
What
So-
is a drowning match
We
entail?
have
Ladder
two-
match I've heard
We
of.
have two big tubs, and we're going to fill them with water, and they're going to have to hold their breath underneath, like Navy SEALs, buds.
So they hold their breath, then they go up the ladder.
Yeah,
then
so
they
they're going
fight.
to get all dizzy and shit.
Now I
And
know my
And
man Glenny is a little bit worried about the
He's a little worried.
water aspect.
He's
I
a little
think.
worried, the water aspect.
I would think Glenny would be the favorite coming in. And then all of a sudden you mix in the ladder and the water. Now I don't know. Intern Robbie, that little fucking snake, could slither
Intern
up
Rhea's also in this.
Intern Rhea, I'm very worried about.
She's playing the woman card. So get this. There might be one of the Barstool Idol guys who has like cancer.
there. Cancer, yes,
He might be coming.
right.
And-
she's mad that he's
And
playing the
Rhea
cancer
was
card,
like,
right?
"What the fuck? You can't play the cancer card." And you're like, "Why aren't you playing the woman card?" She's like, "Yeah, but."
It's different, bro. That dude.
So it might just be Rhea and the cancer kid getting to the finals because they both just play their cards.
I would love to watch Glenny stomp out Rhea and the cancer kid. Just be
It's
like
$100
kicking him
to
down.
Outback,
I don't give a shit.
and that's his
That's
favorite
Glenny's favorite
restaurant.
spot, right?
He's on your side. Or you
Favorite
guys have an
restaurant.
alliance.
Oh,
I see what's
Do we
going
have a
on here.
survivor aspect here?
I see what's going on here. You're getting played for a fucking fool.
You guys
Glenny.
should.
Glenny's just in it for the Outback.
Yeah, this is
Not
gonna
the
be
pride. He's just in it for the Outback.
So it's a meaningless bowl game, but we've put meaning on it, and it's going to be a good time. Check it out, Facebook Live.
I would imagine there will be more Facebook Live viewers than the actual bowl game.
Yeah, probably.
So
No
check
one
out
gives
check
a
out
fuck
the
about
Boca
this bowl
Raton Wet the Beak Ponzi Scheme Awareness Bowl. Anything else for the after show? Good.
No?
Good, I think.
Okay.
All right, that's the rundown.